So Samsung launched 3 models on the Galaxy S20 line. We call it the Papa phone, the Mama phone, and the baby phone. This is actually the S20 Ultra, S20 Plus, and S20. That's the 3 phones that we have right now. Now, all of these 3 phones have somewhat similar features, but they differ as well. So we're here to find out what's different between these 3 models. This is Abbas from Tech Radar, and let's have a look at them. Like most Samsung flagships and indeed most high-end phones, the Galaxy S20 range has aluminum frames and glass backs. Thankfully, the screens aren't as curved as previous generations of Galaxy phones, which prevents those accidental touches. Color choices decrease the further up you go, so the regular Galaxy S20 is available in 4 colors: pink, blue, gray, and black. The Galaxy S20 Plus loses the pink, while the Ultra only comes in gray and black. As expected, the Samsung Galaxy S20 is the smallest and lightest, weighing just 163 grams, while the Plus is at 186 grams and the Ultra is very heavy at 220 grams. Coming over to the screen, all 3 have the Infinity O AMOLED panels with an aspect ratio of 20:9, but they have different screen sizes. The Samsung Galaxy S20 comes in at 6.2 inches, the S20 Plus at 6.7 inches, and the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra has a massive 6.9-inch screen, the largest that Samsung has ever made on a flagship. Different screen sizes also means different pixel densities, with the smallest Galaxy S20 having the most pixels at 563, while the S20 Ultra is at 511. My eyes are honestly too old to tell the difference, and considering how much these phones cost, I doubt anyone younger will be able to buy them, so just go with the screen size that you like without worrying about the PPI. All 3 screens support HDR10+, but more excitedly, they also have 120Hz refresh rates. That's double of what the previous series offered. They also have an ultrasonic in-screen fingerprint sensor, which sounds cool, but I much prefer the 3D face unlocking feature found in competing handsets. There's not a huge difference in the core specs, with all 3 phones featuring the Samsung Exynos 990 chipset. In the UAE, the Galaxy S20 Plus and the Ultra come with 5G support. However, the S20 is only available in 4G. The S20 is available with 128 GB storage, while both the S20 Plus and the Ultra are available with 128 GB or 512 GB of storage. RAM is 8 GB on the S20 and the S20 Plus, while the Ultra has 12 GB or 16 GB depending on the storage. There's no difference when it comes to battery, with the Samsung Galaxy S20 packing a 4000 mAh battery, the S20 Plus a 4500, and the S20 Ultra a 5000 mAh battery. All 3 phones support 25-watt fast charging and come with the requisite charger, but the Ultra can go up to 45 watts if you purchase a powerful enough charger. The camera is the one area where you'll find the main difference between the 3 phones. Both the Galaxy S20 and the S20 Plus have similar camera configurations. They have a 12 megapixel main camera, a 64 megapixel telephoto, and a 12 megapixel ultra-wide. However, the S20 Plus has an additional time-of-flight sensor for depth sensing. The Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra, meanwhile, has a 108 megapixel main camera, a 48 megapixel telephoto, and a 12 megapixel ultra-wide, along with a time-of-flight sensor camera. All 3 phones have optical image stabilization on their main and telephoto lenses, along with a similar selection of shooting modes and support for 8K video at 24 FPS, but the S20 Ultra is capable in some more areas. Most notably, it supports 10x hybrid optical zoom and 100x digital zoom, while the other 2 handsets offer 3x hybrid optical zoom and 30x digital zoom. As for the front-facing cameras, you get 10 megapixel on both the S20 and the S20 Plus, while the S20 Ultra has a 40 megapixel camera. The Galaxy S20 starts at 3,199 dirhams, while the S20 Plus starts at 3,599 dirhams. And finally, the S20 Ultra starts at 4,499 dirhams. These phones aren't cheap, but they definitely get you one of the finest phones available today. Even though the Galaxy S20 Ultra has the highest specs, my favorite is the smallest one, the Samsung Galaxy S20. It's fast enough, great in your hand, and takes really good photos. The S20 Ultra hasn't realized its potential yet. Samsung is pushing out camera updates for it on a regular basis, and hopefully Samsung will be able to match what Huawei and Apple offer on their cameras. Now, if you prefer a phone that's larger in size with a bigger screen and a bigger battery, the S20 Ultra definitely checks all the boxes. That makes me wonder, why does the S20 Plus exist?